we were really close. She was a couple years younger than me, so I always got to be the guy who showed her stuff, and she'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And everything I showed her, she thought was like amazing because I was older than her. So we used to watch late night talk shows and laugh and comedy, everything. Yeah, so she was just a really fun person, probably the funniest person I've ever met in my life too.
I'm also wondering what it's been like for you to grieve such a personal loss in the public eye.
It feels like it should be worse, it's such a public thing, but as the time went on, even the bad stuff that was coming out, it was like a way that I always felt connected to her. If I was defending her or something like that, I was feeling connected, and I got to go through that. It was kind of cathartic in the way that I was like still it felt like she was still there, and it wasn't until a year, 2 years down the line when those noises stopped and I really had to grieve alone. And it was like that was harder then than it was going through the public stuff, because as angry as you are, at least you're still going through the process, and then all of a sudden that noise stops and you're just by yourself and you kind of have to accept some things, and that's when it got really bad.
What were some of the lessons that you learned through that process?
As you're getting away with these things, you think it's okay, and then something happens and it's not. For as far as that goes,
Like how fragile life is.
yes,
Because I
yes,
can't, at the time, I remember thinking, oh man, I've made silly decisions in my own teenage years
yeah.
and I survived them.
Yeah. If you even look at where, I don't want to get into too much of the details of it, but where she hit the mailbox, I mean,
There
to
was
hit
nothing
that,
else there.
there's nothing else there. It was like a 1 in a billion chance that she hit that one spot where that could happen. So it's like, it's a weird thing. Yeah. How much people do stuff like that all the time and, make bad choices, make mistakes. And then, they just, they live their life and they get to learn from it in a different way. But it is very strange, yeah. Like my mom visits her every day at both my parents, I think, do. But at this cemetery, they beautiful flower display. Every holiday they dress it up different stuff for different colors and stuff. And every event they make sure she's somehow included. Like anything they can do to make it feel like she's still there and they're still celebrating her. They do that constantly.